Okay, so I'm back, and this is probably the final slot of what I'm discussing about cryptic pregnancy. Do you know that some people are killed and their babies are stolen? Do you know that some people have babies and their children are actually stolen from them? Do you know that some girls are in some homes where they probably went innocently to say, "Ma, I fell pregnant, I don't know what to do, I just want to have this baby and go my way," and they are taken in, and they will not see the light of day outside that place until they've had 2 or 3 other babies. And do you know that there are people who are raping these young girls, getting them pregnant, having them deliver so they can sell? I'm not just the one saying this. These things are online. They are online. The commissioners know. The authorities know. The lawmakers know. And they have been saying things about it. So we know that these things are happening. The question you need to ask yourself is, what is my role in this thing that is happening? What am I doing to further perpetrate this, or am I doing something to stop it? If you are a beneficiary of this act, what are you doing? Some people don't know, like I said, and most men don't know. And that is why there's a lot of DNA issues today in Nigeria. Men are coming up to say, "I don't know where my wife is. She may not have cheated on you." It's not every woman that cheats. Some of them innocently walked into this trap. And it was too late for them, according to them. I'm not saying it's too late. For them, they felt it was too late for them to pull back. Some of them, their consciences were telling them, but they blocked it. Some of them innocently did not know. The ones that were organized by siblings and family members and friends. I would say a percentage of people who don't know, honestly. But there are so many people that didn't know when they started, but they found out. But they didn't want to look back because what will people say? How will I do it? What will I tell my husband? What will I tell people? I will now go home. Do I have a child? So I might as well just continue. And then you wrap your head around the issue of, after all, I'm saving a child. No, not every case. Some cases, we are actually patronizing the people who are perpetrating this evil of stealing children from their birth moms. There are perpetrators of evil everywhere. People are raping young girls and getting them pregnant, beating them and causing them to have babies against their wills. Those are there. So before you will go and be celebrating yourself as someone who has rescued somebody who probably would have ended up in the gutters, think about it. What if? Because there are people who go into labor and they come out. They are twins. They say one has died. They would not even tell. So many things. So please, this thing that is happening in Nigeria, we need to stop it. If you are close to the government, maybe you can share this video with them, share the link with them, and they need to look more into this thing. It is happening every day. Why is it that in cryptic pregnancy, they will always tell you when you will deal? Is it supposed to be known? Is it not cryptic? If something is cryptic, how do you know? It is not known because it is not known. But in our case, we now intentionally orchestrate an unknown situation, and then we are living knowing an unknown situation, and then you tell them when they're going to deliver, and then you tell them it has to be CS, and then you collect money, ask them what size do they want, and then when they now go, you give them anesthetic and they sleep, you now cut them open and sew them back. What if in the process they steal your kidney? What if in the process they cut part of your liver? So many things can happen. You don't even know. So yes, I know the adoption process is not as easy and as straightforward as we want it to be, and I'm begging the government to please look into it and make it easier, because it's not funny. I know that the issue of infertility, it's not smiling at all, because a lot of women are actually ridiculed every day. I understand all of that. But should that make us degenerate to the point where we even sell our consciences and begin to do anything anyhow just because we want children? My answer to that is 1,000 times no. And don't come at me and say it's because you already have. You don't know how long I waited. You don't know that I had options as well. You don't know how many options were presented to me that I walked away from. And I said no. At a point, I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done waiting. I'm done looking. I'm just going to live my life. And God still blessed me. My case is not your case. But what I held on to, my husband and I, were that we're not going to soil our hands just because we want to answer parents. So please, let us engage our consciences in these things that we do. So that at the end of the day, when you finally have that child, you can be happy and celebrate openly or privately if you want. But you have that peace of mind that you've done it the right way. And please, if you don't understand anything about cryptic pregnancy by now, go back and read and watch again from the first episode so that you can understand, and read online, research. We are not saying that cryptic pregnancy is not possible. We are agreeing with the whole world and the medical world that it is a rare case. And because it is a rare case, it cannot be this rampant. And it cannot be orchestrated intentionally by people who are even what I would call quack. Forgive me. Okay, so please, before you step into that fertility clinic, try to understand everything that they do. And if you sense anything that is somewhat not so okay, take a flight. I hope we can put this topic, in perspective right now. And I hope to continue the conversation. For those of you who still want to continue this conversation, or you have had this experience, you've been a victim of it or whatever, you can DM me or talk about it here. But please be respectful of other people's points as we journey in this together. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.